By the time I found my way, well, it was late, and I was missing the show. I got a fever from the hassle, and I fell asleep and standing in the back row. Indecisive and tired, well, I couldn't get to my feet. If there'd been a race to look like a fool, well, I'd have had everybody beat. Now I was surrounded by a mob of cigarettes and cocktail drinks, and cherries and olives and talented and beautiful freaks. And as I walked out, remembered when I was a child, and it was just so easy to just be. Now I have to pay $1 for every little thing I need. That is where you found me, when desperate, tired, and hopeful for a chance. Stood opposite the crowd with your excited smile and your curious glance. Now I didn't see you coming. Well, you were something wild and stunning, and I felt the weight of every word, well, every word and thought to say. That even if I could, well, I wouldn't try to be a big shot anyway. When the music it was over, well, I was trying to escape without goodbyes. Had given and gotten all I could, and all my energy was in very short supply. And as I walked out, remembered when I was a child, and it was just so easy to just be. Now I have to pay $1 for every little thing I need. That is where you found me, well, desperate, tired, and hopeful for a chance. You stood opposite the crowd with your excited smile and your curious glance. Now I didn't see you coming. Well, you were something wild and stunning, and I felt the weight of every word, well, every word and thought to say. That even if I could, well, I wouldn't try to be a big shot anyway. Thank you.
My father wasn't ready for the joys of fatherhood. After 3 more children, he disappeared for good. It was the 1960s in the land of Brigham Young. I was 5 years old, and she was 21. She was a waitress at the Wild Horse Cafe. The smells of food and coffee traveled home with her each day. The pockets of her dress were always tearing at the seams. heavy with the silver 10% gratuities. And those pockets full of coins came from hours on her feet, nickels, dimes, and quarters that she used to make ends meet. And when I think back on it now, it seems beautiful and strange how much she overcame with pocket change. I remember a friend came by one day with $20 in his fist. He took it from his dad, who was an ophthalmologist. Said he'd never miss it, it was only pocket change. And if I could get some money too, we could ride out on the range. Her uniform was hanging up behind the bathroom door. She was still asleep from having worked the night before. I grabbed as many handfuls as my young pockets would hold. I spent it with my buddy at the drugstore down the road. And those pockets full of coins came from hours on her feet, nickels, dimes, and quarters that she used to make ends meet. And when I think back on it now, it seems beautiful and strange how much I have to show from pocket change. She was at the kitchen table when I came back that afternoon, staring at her coffee as she stirred it with her spoon. The coins I'd left behind were stacked in rows next to her hand. And when I saw that she was crying, I came to understand that those pockets full of coins came from hours on her feet, nickels, dimes, and quarters that she used to make ends meet. And when I think back on it now, it's so beautiful and strange how much of who I am was in my mother's pocket change.
Well, my mother told me when I was just 5, baby girl, don't you know that you're lucky that you're still alive? You're just too funky for your own good, but I wouldn't change that even if I could. And the Partridge Family album spoke to me when I was 6. I would play it alone in my bedroom and beat on the pillows with pencils for drumsticks. Well, I was destined to be the world's grooviest chick. Brady, she had nothing on me, 'cause I was rocking to the Chipmunk Christmas while she was singing Sunshine Day. Is there anything more that I need to say? Yeah. Yeah. Well, my mother told me, yeah, my mother told me, smells like coffee and cigarettes, and some other girl's perfume. I caught a glimpse of his silhouette, stopped and then slowly resumed. He always said that the road was his bride, and though she goes ahead, he keeps it all in his stride. I'll catch you on the next one. He slid me matches across the long coffee bar, wiped his tight hands on his shirt, and then he dipped in the cookie jar for that special dessert. He said as he grinned when I asked where he's from, he said it's not
this drunkard's bed. One coastline away. This is the last year that I trust to see things in real. See, I'm so high. Yeah, you're below. But don't think that I've left you a button pushed away. When you look out in the distance and just shield your eyes from the lifetime memory. I drunk her to bed.
on your pillows just before I close my eyes to sleep, because I'm feeling kinda tired, and this alcohol's got me in too deep. But I wanted to thank you for letting me stay here, and the loving that you gave me was so fine. Just leave your number for me, baby, and I will call you anytime. Your body is beautiful, your heart is kind, the type of woman I would never find, no, before we drift away into slumber. There's so much for us to wonder. Oh, you know when to make me feel righteous, and you know when to set me free. 'Cause when we're lying there next to each other, baby, your luscious curves, they call to me. But I can't explain how last night happened, and I don't even want to try. When I see you around these streets, baby, I hang my head and walk on by. Your body is beautiful, your heart is kind, the type of woman I would never find, before we drift away into slumber. There's so much for us to wonder. Oh, yeah. And now I see you face to face, babe, and I don't know what to do. It seems these things we say to each other often leave us so confused. But I didn't want to be the one to tell you. It doesn't make it easier on me, but at least now you know, baby, that I got to be free. Your body is beautiful and your heart is kind, the type of woman I would never find, yeah, before we drift away into slumber. Your body is beautiful and your heart is kind, the type of woman I would never find, no, before we drift away into slumber. There's so much for us to wonder.
Come on, man. My father was a wealthy man, but not a strong believer, who didn't like religion much, and he didn't like Mom either. And I got all that money, though I wasn't fond of neither. They said the best friend you could have was one that you could own. Got lost there. Okay. And so I bought a clone.
Now I went to a fella with a PhD to see if such a thing could be, and I said, do we do this duplicity? Get my banker on the phone, and I bought my clone. Well, we worked all day, we worked all night, took some time to get it right. He took some cells from my fingernail and he threw them all in a petri pail, and time went by, it was a week or 3. We opened up this pail to see this little guy who looked just like me. My, what a handsome clone. Yeah, yeah. Well, he grew, and as time went by, he moved in with my wife and I. He was the apple of my eye till I left them alone. I came home late one night, you see, and found my wife in bed with me, and said, who's that me? It can't be, dear, I've just now come home. And she said, you know, he's witty and he's cute and bright. He always lets me win a fight. He never drinks, he treats me right, and he's very handy late at night. Well, I was there on the night he died. He did him in, my wife, she cried. The jury said this is a suicide, and I am on my own. Goodbye, goodbye, my clone. Goodbye, my clone. Yeah. Uh-huh. Thank you.
Mockingbird in the juniper tree, singing all his songs for me, singing them so proud and free in endless variation. He doesn't know I'm sleeping still, that mockingbird I'd like to kill, but through a mighty act of will I nix extermination. And I rise on up and start my day. Thanks to that bird, I'm on my way. Above the grass, below the sky, another day to do or die. Mistakes to make, new things to try, just like a rank beginner. Each day I learn, and as I grow I marvel at what I don't know. No one knows it all, but I know that I'm a winner. Above the grass, below the sky. This old world's a wondrous place, filled with tragedy and grace. All those things we daily face are there to grow your spirit. So don't let them stop you, forge ahead. Some folks die before they're dead. Ride it to the end instead. Life's calling, can't you hear it? And you gotta rise on up, y'all. Be on your way. Oh, and while you're here, enjoy your stay. Above the grass, below the sky, another day to do or die. Mistakes to make, new things to try, just like a rank beginner. Each day I learn, and as I grow I marvel at what I don't know. No one knows it all, but I know that I'm a winner. Above the grass, below the sky. kill. Status quo can steal your will. Dance and sing with the people you love. Gaze upon the stars above. Contemplate the beauty of each mockingbird you're given. Orchids, onions, apple pie. Smell those flowers, eat that pie. Onions sometimes make you cry. It's all a part of living. And you gotta rise on up without delay. You gotta fill your cup up with love today. Above the grass, below the sky, another day to do or die. Mistakes to make, new things to try, just like a rank beginner. Each day I learn, and as I grow, I marvel at what I don't know. No one knows it all, but I know that I'm a winner. Take it, Dave. It all, but I know that I'm a winner. Above the grass, below the sky. Above the grass, sky, above the grass, below the sky, above the grass, below the sky.
Save at the end, brother.
Thank you very much. Thank you.